James received a strange invitation, a black envelope with silver lettering, no return address. Curiosity piqued. He opened it. The words sent a shiver down his spine. "You are invited to 32 Raven Street, midnight, come alone," James scoffed. A prank, maybe, but something about the invitation drew him in. A sense of foreboding, yet thrilling excitement. He couldn't resist the allure of the unknown. James prided himself on his logic. Ghosts, paranormal, nonsense. He decided to approach the invitation with a healthy dose of skepticism. It was probably just kids messing around. Still, he couldn't shake off the unsettling feeling that lingered in the back of his mind. The way the invitation was worded. The eerie specificity of the address. It was all a bit too peculiar. Even as he convinced himself it was a hoax, a small part of him hoped it wasn't. Maybe, just maybe, there was something more to this invitation than met the eye. Midnight. A blanket of darkness enveloped the city. James found himself drawn to the address on the invitation. The drive was tense. Each turn brought him closer to the unknown. Raven Street was desolate. Streetlights flickered, casting long, distorted shadows. The houses were old, with peeling paint and boarded-up windows. An air of neglect hung heavy in the air. He finally reached number 32. The house stood alone, shrouded in an unnatural darkness. It felt like a living thing watching him with unseen eyes. Section 4. The Unsettling Facade. The house loomed over him. Its once grand facade was now decrepit, the walls crumbling under years of neglect. The windows, dark and hollow, seemed to stare back at him. He cautiously approached the front door. It was a heavy, imposing thing, made of dark, weather-beaten oak. The brass knocker was shaped like a snarling gargoyle, its eyes glinting menacingly in the moonlight. Taking a deep breath, James reached out and knocked. The sound echoed through the silence, loud and intrusive. He waited, his heart pounding in his chest. There was no answer. Section 5. An eerie silence, oppressive and absolute. James tried the doorknob. It turned with a groan, the sound like a death rattle. He pushed the door open, stepping inside. The air inside was stale and heavy, thick with the scent of decay and dust. Cobwebs hung from every corner, and the only light came from the slivers of moonlight that pierced through the boarded-up windows. Despite the unsettling atmosphere, James felt a strange sense of curiosity. He had to see more. He took another step, his footsteps echoing in the silence.